Alright, so no introduction today, but still follow me on Twitter, Instagram, BShoot, Brighteon, Odyssey, Reddit, mine, just in case the channel get shut down, terminated, Shadow Man, what have you, any of that crazy shit. Anyways, as far as everything else goes, I know it's like 4.5 days old, maybe 5 days old the most. But man, the myth, the legend, I have not talked about this dude almost like a year and a half, 2 years. Dude's still going strong, ironically enough. The classic old school former Twitch legend. Now I think he's like mainly on YouTube now, so I guess YouTube streamer legend, Guy Beem, or better known as DrDisrespect, is back again. So it says reveals how much Bethesda. This reading the title right, it's from Insider Gaming. There's another one on Sportskeeda and the other one, but what was it called? Not Kotaku, but I think it was like Game Rants. But I didn't feel like really reading from an IGN, but. Is you know how crazy, wokefully, politically, agenda-wise they are when it comes to like brownie points with division and politics, which sucks. It's how much worse they've gotten. Not surprised. I'm not trying to get in the whole political realm or spiel, but anyways, let's continue. So I'm playing some GTA 5, aka Gran Turismo, excuse me, GTR 5. So yeah, without further ado, let's begin. So yeah, I'll leave the link to all the music track down below. This comes from Grant Taylor Hill from Insider Gaming. I got like 3 other videos I'm doing today, maybe 2. I'm probably gonna have time to 2 because tomorrow I'm gonna be doing exclusively on the other 2, which is usually extremely rare for me to do. And I haven't heard this one in a long time, either Periscope or another one like Brighteon. More than likely it's gonna be Brighteon or rarely ever Beast Suits. So yeah, check me out there. And it's going to be more not politically stuff, but it's going to be stuff about these 2 things that's really going on in the world IRL. It's extremely sad, devastating. A lot of people sadly still losing their lives on passing away every day with these 3, sadly. But anyways, let's truly begin. So this is in a recent live stream, the brain brash in the time controversial personality, aka Guy Beem. I didn't know his real name was Hershel Guy Beem. That's weird. Yeah, brash at the time's controversial personality, there we go. DrDisrespect Guy Beem spoke out against Bethesda Game Studios, explaining quite candidly how the developers are pushing refuse work on basically on past other controversies. He has revealed that the BGS refused to send him any early access of copy of Starfield, aka the Bethesda game. That thing made me like 2 billion, I think, freaking units, 2 million units it already sold, so that's pretty huge. Well, let's continue forward. And like I said before, for most of my videos, especially this past week and last week, I'm not really a huge hardcore Bethesda fan. I'm not saying I have hatred or animosity towards this. Thing is, I think for a lot of people that grew up in the 90s or early mid 2000s, I'm not trying to make assumptions or generalize people, but I think a lot of people that were PC gamers and players, or people that were just real big into MMORPG shit like World of Warcraft, League of Legends, stuff even way before Apex Legends and other Battlefield, like Battle Royale shit started coming out way later on by the time I hit my 30s. Like fucking Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, aka PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds. I think people that grew up with a lot of PC computer games at that time, unfortunately, I was way too poor living in the freaking hood projects in Section 8 to even afford a computer in mid-late 90s, early 2000s. Plus, I was too young anyways. I was, what, 5, 6, 9, 12, 13 years old? I didn't even have my first, like, old-school laptop computer until I was, like, 14. So, it was a while before I even used the internet. Because, you know, I had to use the poor man's thing. I had to use video game consoles. At that time, that was either N64, GameCube, or the PS1, PS2, or Xbox. At that original time. Or Sega Dreamcast. It's the only shit I could get at that time. Anyways, yeah. There's a niche audience for Bethesda. It's just I didn't really care too much about Bethesda, like Elder Scrolls stuff or Dishonored, or Oblivion, or the Fallouts. Games like that. No offense to anybody that really loves that. If you enjoy it, good on you, bro. Congratulations. That's good, guy. Any guys and girls and people that are watching out there. That's good. If you want to be addicted to those games, that's fine with me. I'm totally alright with that. Just for me, it's just never really been my cup of tea. Unless you gotta put so many freaking hours in that thing. For me, I was gonna burn out too much of my, especially as a grown adult that has to do a lot of adulting, pay bills and taxes and shit. I don't got time for that, bro. I can't. I'm sorry. And for you guys, hey, especially you getting people are Twitch streamers or YouTubers or Kick streamers or TikTokers and of course Instagram and all that stuff. That's your full-time job, man. You got all the time in the world for it. Me, I don't. Well, let's move on. Sorry about the little side tangent rant. Yeah. Refused to work on how... Yeah, I gotta read it again. Spoke out against Bethesda Gaming Studios, explaining that, quite candidly, how the developers and publishers refused to work on based on his, quote, past controversies. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Very, very bad stuff. I'm not even going to get into those. It says he revealed that the BGS refused to send him an early access copy field of Starfield, the Bethesda game. After scoping out that Twitter profile of Pete Hines, Bethesda's head of publishing, quote, it's worthy of noting that the statement was made whilst playing Starfield. Excuse me. He was just in arms because he couldn't just get any special early access to it at all. That's a shame if that's true, sadly. Anyways, before we keep going, actually trying to find a way better track to this. I know there's a few of them. Yeah, there's some real good ones in here too, honestly. There's one. This is, he revealed that the BGS 2, I read that. It's worth noting, I read that. Yeah, DrDisrespect. During a Starfield stream, latest whopping 10 hours, DrDisrespect took a moment to cast out apprehensions at the Bethesda Gaming Studios, attempting to create a scenario where they potentially acted in error by not granting him special access to the games ahead of its early access launch date, I guess. Moments later, after a brief tirade, I don't know if that was true or not, I didn't watch the whole video. I watched a clip of it, but not the whole thing. Let's continue forward. He hopefully I'm going to say enamoorously or numerously, referred to the games as, quote, Star Citizen, shortly after which he seemingly criticized Pete Hines for having, the gender pronoun on his Twitter. Yep, that's what it was. And then they made a whole political thing. Oh, he hates people in their non-binary, gender fluid, like gender pronoun stuff. Which, hey, whatever. I don't care. As long as you don't push those bullshit IOs to my thing, I'm never going to use any of those type of things on my mind, Twitter or fucking Telegram, ever. Or Reddit. You'll never see me put my shit up. I know as I'm a man, I'm a he fucking dash him. That's it. If that was the only one and then she heard, now I'll be okay with that. But there's like 1 billion of them out there. Honestly. It says, quote, yeah, this Twitter bio. This is, or X, as Elon Musk calls it. We've been so hyping up for Starfield for a long time. We've been making it very cool, right, champs? We've had our team reach out and say, quote, hey, we can work out with you, right? Due to past controversies, there's no way we can work out with DrDisrespect. How about just let me. He was stammering here a little bit. I remember that part of the video. Just let me play the game when some of the others are playing it. How about you then? Yeah, that's still the case. Anyways, champs, he calls them like champion rings. I think he calls them something like that. Champions Club. I think that's what he calls them. We just had to get that off our chest. That's what he calls, I think, his followers and his fans. Because immediately shortly after making the statement, DrDisrespect noted in a tongue-in-cheek fashion that there is a character trait in Starfield that references the protagonist taking part in a, quote, controversial experiment. But he's certainly not salty. Yeah, so yeah, quick thoughts, views, and opinions on it. Bro. Man. It sucks to see the doc go through this shit, because I was actually a huge fan of the dude, man. I used to watch him once in a while, like maybe once a month or two, like 2015, 16, all the way to like 2019. And then when the whole Platinum scam that started with the con-vid-119, like the whole fake sickness bullshit was happening around, sadly. Oh, dude, he fell from grace big time for me there, man. Honestly, I didn't have no hatred or animosity. Dude, he was a funny guy. He made me laugh. Especially in my really super hardcore depressing times. Especially the worst, in my personal opinion, mental health crisis of all time. My personal opinion is really, really bad. Fortunately, that's probably coming back next month. In my personal opinion, might happen. But Starfield and Bethesda, they did him dirty there, bro. They could have gave him a freaking sideline deal, man. They would have sold like way more extra money. They would have had him promoting the freaking game. That would have been the best big brain freaking galaxy brain freaking thing of all time. Honestly. That would have been the best move play for them. And then there was another video, I didn't talk about it, but I know Todd Howard and the other dude, Phil Spencer, were talking, I don't know if it was either Bloomberg, New York Times, or MSNBC, as one of these 3 mainstream media, like, journalist companies. Super old Behito, like senior citizen boomer moves. I think it might have been one of those 3 about Wall Street and then Bloomberg, because obviously that one in Forbes, they talk nothing about literally just talk everything about money, 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 finance, 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 and like a lot of stuff about banking shit. I really don't give a fuck about none of that because it's for a lot of billionaire, trillionaire, elitist fucks, in my personal opinion. They're assholes and they only care about money. A lot of these places only give a shit about money anyways. It sucks. Even a lot of the ones for Nintendo and Sony, a lot of their CEOs, they care about that money and profit. It sucks to say it, but it's true. Even though I want to play a really fun, cool video game, that's why I still play video games occasionally. Not as much as I used to, because got an IRL job. I got to feed 2 of my fur babies, aka my Chihuahua and my Jack Russell Terriers. Any of my old school freaking fans of my Critical Guy Realization Match channel, or in this channel, you remember how old they were. I'm thinking next year, like, she's going to end up kicking the bucket, sadly. And I'll have 1 dog left, and that's it. But yeah, as far as this guy goes, you know, I didn't think he said nothing fucking bad about it. Compared to how the other dude, he lost the absolute crapola shit. He exploded and frustrated like a fucking volcano. He went off like a nuke bomb. A freaking atomic bomb when he blew up in anger and frustration. Like Heels versus Babyface, he was way more freaking out of pocket. He, like I said before, I said the guy, I feel like the energy and the evil nastiness, angerness vibes, they were vibing through the screen, bro. And he's like a British UK dude, too. So I don't know how, like, the stuff over there in London, England, how their freaking laws and rules and regulations work over there compared to how over here in the United States and Canada, how they work over there. Everyone has their own different way of doing it over there in the country. I'm not trying to get into politics, but yeah. I feel like he did nothing wrong. I know why Bethesda completely screwed him over. And I know this is like a week old almost, but I just want to give a dedication to this dude, man. The Smash Mouth. I'm not going to be able to play his music because I'll get a copyright claim or strike, but the dude that did a lot of the Shrek music. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go flame. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your on, get fame. Oh, something with something new. Something shooting stars in a molo. That guy. He died, man. He's gone, man. Steve Harwell, former lead singer of Smash Mouth, passed away at 56. Comes from Bethany Squires from Vulture. I like reading from Vulture. They're not too hardcore political. Not like the other ones, like the other shit, like fucking Kotaku, Polygon, or any of that crap. Yeah, I know it's sad here, man. It's really, really sad, man. It really is. Steve Harwell is an American original life-changing shot up into the sky like Roman candles. Steve should be remembered for his unwavering focus and determination to reach heights of pop stardom. Smash Mouth's official Instagram post, Harwell impressing charms, charisma, and fearlessly reckless ambition to his king-size cojones. Oh, man, that sucks. He was too young, bro. Way too young, man. He would have been like 70, 80, 90. I understand he passed away. 56, though, bro. That's literally almost the age of my, not to get too personal, you know, like some of my aunts and uncles. That's crazy, man. Super sad, honestly. Yeah. I only listened to ever 2 of his other songs. That was the Smash Mouth All-Star and the other one. Forgot what it was, man. Oh, yeah. It says, the way that you walk, dun, 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 no way that you did. In my personal opinion, not to desecrate or crap on a dude's grave, but I only listened to 2 of the songs. That's it. After 2003 or 4, I completely forgot about the dude, sadly. So rest in peace to this dude. That's all, guys. Here for the here. Peace out once again, ladies and gentlemen. Girls, women, fanboys, and fans, as always. Talk is commodities. I'll see you next year. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever in the universe out there. Stay tuned for G-Con Change. Go to video ministry news, Armand news, review drama news, Elon Musk news. And of course, once in a while, anime update news and reaction video segments. That's it. Peace out. Just goodbye. See you on the flip side. Take it easy. I'm going out. Stay safe. I'm out of here. Later.